Hello. In this math video, I will do a GED math video regarding area and perimeter of 2D shapes. So on the actual real GED exam, you are given a list of all the formulas that you need. Um, but I'm going to list some of the formulas and you can write it down because you're going to need these formulas to do the three questions. So it's just good to uh kind of memorize it now. But they will list the all the formulas you need. So don't freak out of like memorizing everything. So the first formula we're going to talk about, you've probably seen it before, the area of a rectangle. So here, little rectangle, it is not a rectangle is not a square, right? This is your length and this is your width. So area equals length times width. Okay. The next one is the per the perimeter of a rectangle. So whenever you hear the word perimeter, you just could think of it. You don't have to memorize it. It's just adding up all the side lengths. So I know you don't have it's 2 length plus 2w. So if you forget this formula, just remember this applies for all shapes. Perimeter just literally means like the circumference. Here's your length, here's your length, here's your width, here's your width. You would just add them up. You would add up all the sides, right? And then third one is area of the square. Uh, so what's the difference between a rectangle and a square? In a square, all sides are the same. So this is a bad example sh figure, but imagine all these sides are the same. And this is S, 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 S. All side lengths are the same. So the area of a square is S square or S times S. Okay. Formula for perimeter of a square. You don't even have to remember the perimeter of a square. You add up all the side lengths, or if you want to if you want to use a formula, perimeter of a square, it would be so if you add up all the side lengths, it would be perimeter equals 4 times S, or yeah, 4S. And then the last one is a triangle. Okay, so area of a triangle. So area equals base times height all over 2. Some you might have also seen it as 1/2 times base times height. It's the same thing as this. So base times height all over 2 or 1/2 times base times height. That's it. So area of a rectangle is length times width. The perimeter of a rectangle is 2L plus 2W. If you can't remember that, you just remember perimeter means add up all the sides. Area of a square is S squared or S times S or and in a square all side lengths are the same. The perimeter of a square, it's 4 times S if you want the formula. If you forget the formula, you just add up all the sides. And then area of a triangle would be base times height all over 2. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Let's do first question. So if you need to write the formulas, go ahead and pause the video. I am clearing right now. So question one says length of a rectangle. Here, let me scoop up. Question one says the floor of a rectangular room measures 12 meters in length and 8 meters in width. If square tiles each measures 2 square meters are used to cover the entire floor, how many tiles will be needed? So okay, so yeah, you have this rectangular room, right? Here's a length, here's a width, and it's not a square. So So the floor of a rectangular room measures 12 meters in length and 8 meters in width. If square tiles each measures 2 square meters are used to cover the entire floors, how much tiles will be needed? So first, what I would need or figure out is the area of the rectangular room. You know how to take the area of a rectangle. It's length times width, so it's going to be length times width. So area is going to be 12 by 8, which is 96 meters square. Okay. And then it says the area covered by each tile is 2 meters. So they're asking you how many tiles are needed. So to find the number of tiles needed, number of tiles equals total area divided by area covered by each tile. Okay, so that would be so the total area we found out that it's 96, and then the area considered covered by each tile is 2. So this would be m squared, meter square, and then this would be meter square. So number of tiles would be 96 over 2, which would be 48 tiles. Okay, so the number of tiles is going to be 48 tiles. Okay, so that would be A. Okay, question two says here they give you an image. Metallic plate is a shape as shown below. What is the area of the metallic plate? So they basically want the area of this whole thing. So what you got to do is find the area of each shape. Um, so yeah, do you see three shapes? The shape, and then the rectangle, and then the triangle. And then this entire length is from here to here, it would be 14 centimeters. Okay, so first you got to find the height of the parallelogram. So yeah, first step is I'm going to find the height of the parallelogram. What am I talking about? Oh, this height, right? We don't, wait, no, we know this height is, we know this height is 10, right? And you know that this height here is 6. Okay, so I think we have everything we need. We have the triangle, we have this rectangle, and then we have this other parallelogram, this other rectangle, right? Um, wait, do we? 6. No, wait. Oh, we don't have this height, this length here. Okay. So we have everything else. In this triangle, the base, or this distance, this vertical distance is 10, and then this distance is 2, and then this was given as 6, so that's good. So sh the triangle, this little rectangle, but we don't know what this length here for this parallelogram shape 1. We don't know. We know that this height is 10, but we don't know what this length is, right? So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to find the height of the parallelogram, which is basically to find this distance is the total horizontal distance is 14 that was given right here minus uh this distance this distance here, which is 6, plus uh this distance too. So it's going to be 14 minus, and then 6 plus 2 is 8. And then 14 minus 8 is 6. Okay, so we just found this distance, which is 6. So we have all the side lengths we need. Now we can find the shape. We can find the area of each shape and then add them up to find the total area, right? So let's start with the triangle here, shape 3. So find area, find area of a triangle. So what is the area of a triangle? It is base times height over 2. So the base is, I believe it's 10, this distance, this vertical distance, right? And then this height is 6 that was given. And then divide that by 2. So 10 times 6 divided by 2 is 30. Okay. Then let's look at shape 2, this rectangle. So area of a rectangle. So area of a rectangle is base times height over 2. So the base is let's see, what's the base? Is 2, and then or the length is 2 and the height is 10. So 10 times 2 is 20. And then we got the rectangle, and then the area of the parallelogram, this other rectangle, this one right here. So area of a or you say parallelogram would be length times width. So the length is 6, right? We found this distance is 6. The height is 10, and that's 60. So the total area is, you add up all three shapes. So the total area is, this one is 30, this one is 20, and then this one is 60. And when you add up all together, you get 110 centimeters squared. So yeah, B. Okay, that was B. Let's move on. Let's do question 3. So question three says Maya's working on a project. She estimates that the cardboard shown was originally a rectangle with a length of 20 centimeters and with a length of 20 centimeters and the same width as shown below. Estimate the area of the cardboard that is missing the area of the cardboard. Wait. Estimate the area of the cardboard that is missing. Oh, I see. So they want to find what do they want to find? They want to find this length. Uh, so what can you do? Well, you can break it into you you could basically make it into two figures, right? So if you do a vertical dis if you put a vertical distance like this, you see you have two figures now. You'll have figure one looks like some kind of rectangle, figure two looks like some kind of triangle, right? So um right. So it says estimate the area of the cardboard. So we got to find the area. Um Basically if you add up shape one in shape two, you got your entire area, right? So we're not asking for per meter, we're asking for area. So let's start with the rectangle. The area of a rectangle is length times width, and then my length is 5, and my width is 10 or 10 by 5, same thing, which is 50. And then what else? The area of a triangle. So the area of a triangle is base times height over 2. So what would be my base and what would be my height? Let's see. My base is mm, I think to find this missing side length here, you just simply do. Oh, I see. It says with the rectangle. So yeah, if you to find this missing length, I think you just do 14 minus 5. So 14 minus 5 is 9. So this length here is 9 centimeters. So the area of a triangle is base times height, so it's really 9 by 14 divided 9 by 10, sorry. So it's 9 by 10 divided by 2, and then that gives you 45. So the total area would be uh the rectangle, which is 50, and then the other side is 45, and that is 95. And then the area of the original cardboard was 10. So to find the area of the cardboard that is missing, it's basically here. Is basically the area of the original cardboard. So the area of the original cardboard was 20 by 10, right? That was given. So a cardboard is a rectangle. So what's 20 times 10? 200 minus minus the area of the total area, which was 95. So the missing is going to be 105. Okay, so that would be letter D. Okay, so I'm going to stop here.